and welcome to the final CSU Practicum video on the Interprofessional Engagement requirement. This video will provide you with an overview of the requirements to successfully complete your IPE experience. Within the MPH Practicum, students are required to complete their Interprofessional Engagement experience, or IPE experience. This requirement is tied to foundational competency number 21, which is included as one of the required competencies to be addressed in the Practicum learning plan. Since it takes individuals from multiple disciplines to tackle many of our biggest public health issues, this requirement gives you an opportunity to work with other professionals who are trained in other disciplines. The IPE experience requires you to spend a minimum of 6 hours working with at least one non-public health professional on a defined project. We don't want you to worry too much about finding someone to fill this non-public health professional role. Individuals working with you on your IPE experience don't need to come from a specific background or have a specific type of degree. In general, someone with a different type of training who isn't working in a traditional public health job will likely be eligible. But if the person has formal public health credentials, which can include an undergraduate or graduate degree in public health, then they may not be able to serve in this role. Since this competency is included in the learning plan, we strongly encourage you to flesh out the details of this assignment while you are developing your learning plan and to speak with your Practicum advisor about who will be serving in this non-public health professional role. When you're working with this other non-public health professional, you should be working on a defined activity or project. There are many different activities or projects that could fit into this assignment. A few examples are presented on the slide, including analysis and summarization of a community needs assessment, development of a program implementation plan, creation of policy recommendations, writing a grant proposal, and developing strategies for more effective communication between agencies or organizations who are working to address a public health issue. Don't hesitate to check in with your Practicum advisor at any point to make sure that the work you're doing will satisfy this requirement. Although the hours and work for the IPE experience don't need to be submitted in Canvas until the end of the Practicum, we strongly encourage you to begin this assignment and the related work by the middle of the Practicum experience. This is why we require that the IPE agreement page be submitted by the completion of the midpoint evaluation. It will take time to schedule meetings with the professional you'll be working with, time to complete the assigned work, and time to collect and complete the evaluations. If you wait until the last few weeks of your Practicum semester to begin the IPE work, you'll likely run into problems completing your work on time. In order to successfully complete the IPE requirement, you will need to download and review the IPE packet and also provide it to the individual or individuals you'll be working with for the IPE experience. Identify at least one non-public health professional to participate in this exercise with you and collect their signature on the necessary pages in the packet. The agreement page for the IPE experience needs to be submitted by the time the midpoint evaluation is completed. You and the other professional or professionals you're working with will determine a defined project to work on and what the final product will be. This final product will need to be completed by the end of the Practicum. Once the IPE work is finished, including a minimum of 6 hours, you'll submit 2 evaluations of the IPE experience in Canvas. One evaluation is completed by the non-public health professional or professionals with whom you worked. The other evaluation is a self-evaluation that you write about yourself. The end product of your IPE work will be submitted as one of your Practicum final products. We hope that this information has been helpful for you in better understanding the Interprofessional Engagement assignment. If you have any questions at all, please make sure that you reach out to your Practicum advisor. The sooner you get your questions addressed, the sooner you'll be on the right path to successfully completing your Practicum and your IPE experience.